going on, everyone? Titus here with Real Breaks, trying to get rolling with our basketball mixer for the evening. Should be a fun one, a little 4-year mixer. So we got 2 boxes of 2021-22 Chronicles draft picks. The boxes that I've opened to this have been absolutely insane. Had a 4-boxer not too long ago that we pulled 2 Cade Cunningham autos and a Jalen Suggs auto. So pretty crazy, but we've got for 2020-21 Select Hobby, Optic Hobby, and Prism Fast Break. So that's kind of the majority of our high-end stuff. Then I was also able to get 1920 Chronicles Hobby. So 2 chances at hitting Zion or Ja autos in that. And then 1718 Optic Fast Break, which obviously 1718 is a great rookie class as well. Let's do this. Say hello when you join. Let me know who's here. Ready to finally get rolling with this one. And did have to open up 1 spot due to non-payment, so slow this down a little bit. But also have that slab giveaway that we'll do at the end of this. Shea Prism Silver PSA 9, Kobe Topps Rookie PSA 8, and then Optic Shock Rookie Luka PSA 8 as well are going to be the options for that. So you really can't go wrong with any of them. But a couple of cool cards. Somebody's going to add one of those to their collection. Let's do this. So again, if you haven't had a chance, I did post a little write-up on our website about some of the top rookies to chase in this New Year's product. But Kuminga now, I put in the write-up because Wiggins had not gotten vaccinated yet. Going to make it a little bit tougher for him to get playing time. But hopefully he can play his way into a role. We shall see. Alright, so our hits are going to be in the middle. There's Greg Brown, numbered out of 99. And I do have all these lists up as well. Greg Brown is Trailblazers. Let's go to Tom Scarberry. Oh, sick. Oh, they just keep delivering for us. How about a Jalen Green? Substantial rookie swatches. Need the ink to go with it now. Jalen Green to the Rockets and Tom Scarberry. Let's go ahead and toss that in the midst. But what's up, Thorne? What's up, Matt Law? Who else is hanging out here? LJ Figueroa, numbered out of 199. Of Oregon. Let's see. LJ Figueroa is free agent, looks like. So we get randomed off to all at the end of the break, along with anything else that is players that are unassigned. Let's see if we can flip these over. Some great looking cards in here, though. There's Zaire Williams or Jalen Green, Kuminga. Let's pull out Jalen Green. Actually, I'll sleeve those up. Franz, Jaden Springer, Herbert Jones, and Brandon Boston Jr. You know, I feel like with a name like that, you got to go to the Celtics. Yep, Tim, all of our times are listed as Central. So, BJ Boston is going to the Clippers. Clippers to TJ Maglioso. I think he's another Minnesotan. Or maybe not. Where do I know him from? Regarding soccer break, so yeah, that is going to be right after this. But yeah, like 11:30 Central. So about 45 minutes from now. If not a couple of minutes sooner. There's Cade, Jalen Suggs, Matthew Hurts. Tim, gotta keep the language family friendly in here. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. But sorry. Sorry for hurting you. Matthew Hurts. Matthew Hurts is going to go to the Rockets. Or Rockets to Tom Scarberry. And Balsa is our next auto out of Florida State's number to 199. Yeah, Siegelstrom, though, That Jalen Green Optic Hollow is sick. The Optic color in here is fantastic. Balso's going to the Pistons. Pistons to Mike Lowry. Yeah, Tim, we got kids in here. Evan Mobley. Cavaliers. Kai Jones out of 99. Ooh. There we go. So there's one of those purple hollows that Siegelstrom was talking about. Trey Mann. Out of Florida. Numbered 43 of 49. Trey Mann going to the Thunder. Thunder to Tom Scarberry. And then, let's see, Kai Jones is going to the Hornets. Hornets to TJ Maglioso. Here's box number 1 of Chronicles Drafts. Kind of nice they just did the 2 jumbo packs. I'd be fine if they did more releases like that. They didn't have to open so many packs. How many cards are you in one of these? Let's see, 24 card packs. Works for me. Ayo Dosunmu, number out of 199. Sumu is going to the Bulls. Fine, I just want to make sure. The Bulls to Mike Lowry. We're going to 199. And then Keon Johnson. Gold standard auto, number out of 99. Nice looking card. That's awesome, Christopher. Yeah, using up all the luck before the season even starts. Keon Johnson's going to the Clippers for TJ Maglioso. I'm going to throw that one up here. It's a good looking card. Alright, what else we got? Here's another Kuminga. Isaiah Jackson out of 49. Kuminga Optic. And Jaden Springer Red Select. Jaden Springer is going to the Sixers for DJ Talbot's, number 142 of 149. And then Isaiah Jackson is going to the Pacers. Pacers to Keith Fields. Isaiah Jackson again, out of 99. Josh Giddey, number out of 199. Josh Giddey going to the Thunder. Thunder to Tom Scarberry. And then Jalen Crutcher on the Origins out of 199. Jalen Crutcher to the Bucks. Bucks to Christopher Siegelstrom. Suggs, there's Jalen Green Marquee. And then Isaiah Jackson Optic Hollow. So Keith, I hope you like Isaiah Jackson. Got 3 nice ones there in that box. That is going to do it for Chronicles. Kind of fun seeing the new names come out. Would have loved to see some ink on that Jalen Green, but those 2 boxes make up a very small percentage of this mix here. So kind of nice to spread the teams out a little bit. Helps out teams like the Rockets, obviously, a ton. But just let's move on. Let's do 17-18 Optic Fast Break. I actually only had a couple spots left in that second HTA break, so let me see if we filled those last 6 spots. I'll keep rolling. I'm assuming we are full. Yep, we are all full on that one. So I think that's probably going to do it for me tonight. Please get those payments in so that I don't have to try to track you down. I know once it gets late, people go to bed and easy to forget. But please get those in so that I can random it off and then we can just have smooth sailing the rest of the nights. Perfect. Well, let's keep rolling. I have not opened one of these boxes in a while, but love 17-18 Optic. Just got a couple nice ones back from PSA. I got a Blue Velocity, Jason Tatum that 10s. Also had a Shock. I had a De'Aaron Fox and a Donovan Mitchell. One of them 9, one of them 10s. Can't remember which was which, but great looking cards. Charlie, what's up, man? Charlie, we're gonna hit support Trey Jones tonight. Yeah, so Tatum, Fox, and Mitchell are kind of the top 3 to chase in 17-18, but pretty good secondary tier after that with like Bam Adebayo and some of the Lakers rookies, Kuzma, Lonzo Ball. There's Donovan Mitchell. Let's get that top loaded right away. Donovan Mitchell Optic Base going to the Utah Jazz for Sean Wald. Let's do it. Yeah, I mean, we pulled autos of basically all the big names out of 17-18 Optic. It's been a good one for us. We ripped a ton of those mega boxes too. I know me and Elon had a buddy that hits Jason Tatum hollow at one of those mega boxes, one of Amo's breaks. That just got it back as a PSA 10, so that was kind of sick. I will sleeve up all of these Optic rated rookies. Wishful Thinking Durant. That one's sleeved up to Kennard. Iwundu. Deontay Murray. Dennis Smith Jr. base. There's Jason Tatum, the rookies. Shadow Fox of this come back as a 10 as well. From the final days of, I think it was like a $13 a card sub. Celtics to TJ Maglioso. Josh Hart and Blue Disco of Rondo. Pelicans to Joseph Willis. Number to 50. Malik Monk Wiggins Disco. Rick Mason, Larry Nance Jr. Disco. Jeremy Grant was fantastic this past season. Fast break signatures going to the Thunder. Thunder to Tom Scarberry. Reggie Jackson, orange is right behind it for the Pistons. Pistons to Mike Lowry. Number to 193. Zach Collins, our boy. I think the Spurs signed him. Missed some time this past year, but he'll be back. De'Aaron Fox, the rookies hollow. That is sick. Go to the Kings. Kings to Jason Bozeman. All right, I think I'm going to bump Donovan Mitchell. Get that hollow in the midst. Right on cue. I mean, Zach Collins comes out. De'Aaron Fox hollow. What do you know? It's like clockwork. Thomas Bryant, if he can stay healthy this year too. DJ Wilson. Lonzo Ball Disco from the Lakers. Lakers to DJ Talbot. Jordan Bell. Bam Adebayo for the Heat. Going to Matt Mosley. Ivan Rabb Red Disco for the Grizzlies. That could have been a huge card. Number out of 85. Grizzlies to Brian Carpenter. Damian Dotson, Knicks. Steph Curry Disco for the Warriors. Justin Patton. Don't want to talk about it. Semi for the Celtics. Tyler Lydon Disco Nuggets. And that is going to wrap it up. 17-18 Optic. I mean, we basically got one of each of the big names. We got Adebayo, that's not up here, and then Mitchell, Fox, and Tatum. So the inserts on those two. A little bit of everyone. Steph is actually sick. One of the Warriors for Jim Jordan. You know, since we got a little bit of a late start, I'm just going to set these aside. I will get them all sleeved up afterwards, though. Just going to set them aside for now. All right, what should we do next? Let's do the 1920 box. So Chronicles, when it came out, was like $800 a box, and I didn't get a whole lot of love. But now that it's down to like $500 a box, 2 autos and a chance to hit Jair Zionic, it's one of the less expensive 1920 hobby boxes. So it's now actually a pretty good rip. And a ton of numbered stuff in here, so good chance of getting numbered cards with those big rookies. Dude, that trade was just awful. I wish we had Markkanen and Zach LaVine. Yeah, draft night trade. Twins get, or not Twins. Timberwolves get Jimmy Butler. Lose Chris Dunn, the pick that was Markkanen, and then Zach LaVine. Set us back a couple years. Oh, man. All right, let's see what we got. Cam Johnson out of 75. Going to the Phoenix Suns and Christopher Siegelstrom. Cam Reddish, numbered out of 49 for the Hawks. Hawks to Chris Thorne. Should I be sleeving up Jordan Poole, Threads base now? Jimmy Butler out of 149 for the Heat. Terrence Davis, I will actually sleeve that one up because he was, what, all-rookie second team for the Raptors, and that's his only prism. Chris Boucher, airborne auto, going to the Raptors. Number 2 of 10. I mean, sure, Kevin, if we had some different players around him, that Jimmy trade might have worked out. Taco out of 249. Cavs maybe signed him? I think Cavs signed him. Emil was happy about that, I remember now. But no, I mean, part of the problem was we lost Chris Dunn, who was like our best defender. And then Zach LaVine Just such a good scorer. Pelicans to Joseph Willis on the Zion. RJ Barrett. Down sleeve Dobby. Giannis. Settle 149. Red Marquee. Bucks to Christopher Siegelstrom. Cam Reddish shot a 49 again for the Hawks. Hawks to Chris Thorne. And it's Eric Pascal. Hometown Heroes auto numbered out 49. That will go to the Warriors and Jim Jordan. Can we get some Ja? There's Tyler Hero, another Zion. There's Ja. Prestige base at least. PJ team color. Number 149. I guess no, that's a red. That's just the team color on the outside. PJ is going to the Hornets for TJ Maglioso. Another Ja Marquee. Giannis red. Number 149 for the Bucks. Kobe White's Phoenix Silver. That is going to do it. Just got here. Any Warriors? Yeah, you've had a couple. You just had a Pascal auto. It's the cooler stuff that you've hit. Swishful Thinking, Durant Hollow. And then this Curry Disco is kind of sick too. So, hit some nice stuff. We do a little bit of sleeving, and then we'll move on to the 2020-21 boxes. Obviously, most of the big ones coming up here. I remember that, Jacob, actually, yeah. There's some crazy boxes of this stuff. Like I said, now it's at a price where it's actually a pretty decent rip. Like you saw, we got, what, six numbered parallels. And there's a good chance with how many cards John, Zion, and the big rookies have in here, there's a good chance that you hit one of those. But, and even if you don't, it's still kind of nice to get a couple of base of all the big names. 2 Giannis parallels. Jim, how's that game going? All right, Prism Fast Break. I missed somebody's comments, Christopher's comments. 16 rookie Ja Luminance. That's such an awesome card. I have one PSA 10. I have a couple more still at PSA. But yeah, for a little bit, those are getting just crazy money. One of the best cards of the year. 5-1 top of the 7th. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, absolutely, Christopher. Just such a sick card. And even like looking at Luka Chronicles stuff, like the Luka Chronicles tend to sell really well. Anyway, looking forward with Cavs or Memphis? Yeah, so for 2020 rookies, Cavs have Isaac Okoro, one of the lottery picks, and then Grizzlies have a couple, including Ja's second year stuff. So your big chase was Ja, and that's a 1920 box, but could still hit some big cards here. D-Wade, number 175 for the Miami Heat. That was a Poku rookie. I'll sleeve up all the rookies in this one. Oturu, Dwayne Bacon, Disco. Anthony Melton, purple disco for the Grizzlies. It's a 75 going to Brian. Cassius Winston. Teo Maladon. Shaq. Shaq red disco for the Lakers. Number 125. Jameis Ramsey. Cole Anthony disco. Going to the Orlando Magic and Tom Scarberry. Killian Hayes disco as well for the Pistons. Pistons to Mike Lowry. Is a rookie, and it's on one of the good teams, but not quite the one we're looking for. Robert Woodard II, blue disco, going to the Sacramento Kings. Kings to Jason Bozeman, number 175. Halliburton blue disco would have been sick. There's LaMelo. LaMelo ball base, going to the Hornets. Hornets to TJ Maglioso. Hopefully more to come of him. I'll swap Zion out. Oh, pink coming up. Tyrell Terry. John Moran downtown disco. Ben Simmons, who apparently is coming back. Apparently he likes money after all. Ben Simmons to the Sixers and DJ Talbot's 30 out of 50. So that should be interesting to watch. Embiid said just business. He'll be back. Be all good. Is Panini 101 coming out soon? That's a good question. I haven't seen a release date on it, but feels like it should be coming soon. Gary Harris silver. There's Halliburton base. Auto is DeAndre Hunter, so second year ink. Fast break auto for the Hawks. Hawks to Chris Thorne. That's a good one, Christopher. I like that. Widescreen Ja disco. So a couple Ja discos here. Yeah, it's crazy, Jacob. When it first came out, people were like, that much money for one card? I guess 2 cards? And then that ended up being a phenomenal release. We did a couple of hit drafts of that, like full case hit drafts. And I think some people absolutely smashed in that. Including, I remember, we had like one of the Jokic timeless moments or whatever that went pretty late in a draft because it was a redemption. You realize what this is, right? The case hit autograph. Let's do Select Hobby, and then we'll wrap up with Optic Hobby. I think technically Select is a little bit more expensive, but Optic is the new shiny one. Oh Oh no, Jacob. No. Yeah, the timeless moments are sick. And obviously have sold really well. Kind of like the noir sneaker spotlights. Good to hear, Sean. Yeah, some people like do a hit draft and they hate it. Some people love them. It's definitely not for everyone. But there we go, LaMelo courtside. When people are around for them and they go quickly, then they are a ton of fun. So we do our best to make sure that that happens, but obviously only so much we can do. Oh, there you go. That's nice, Jacob. Yeah, there's nothing I hate more than having to do like auto picks for people in hit drafts, because then just nobody's happy. So it's not fun to have that happen. Peyton Pritchard, RJ Barrett's on the silver. Kongwu, again, same thing. I'll just set aside these rookies to sleeve afterwards. Kind of a cool relic there. Duet selections, Danny Green, Spurs and Lakers. So we'll have to random this one off, but yeah, nice patch on that Spurs side. Yes, that is true, Brian. That is true. 87 of 99. Spurs are owned by Charlie Ray, and Lakers are owned by DJ Talbots. But I mean, the nice thing in hit drafts is a lot of times stuff falls farther than it should. So just depending on people are drafting PC stuff or just going for highest value, stuff can definitely fall in those hit drafts. Kongwu Hawks to Chris Thorne. Tyrese Maxey, and then the Maxey tricolor. Go to the Sixers for DJ Talbots. That's not fun, Sean. Because like usually we have rules set up on like, okay, you get the lowest serial number card. But then somebody that has like the second pick is like, oh, I was going to pick that. And it's like, well, I'm sorry. Like, that's the rules. Poku, like, I wish the guy was here to pick too. Wiseman and Halliburton. Two nice ones there. Saban Lee on the silver for the Pistons. Ian Martin Jr., Tyrell Terry. Denny Avdia, Vernon Carey Jr., DiVincenzo tricolor. I pulled right to it. That's actually a really nice auto. X Factor Bradley Beal. If you're gonna get a non-rookie, you might as well be like a top 15 player in the league. Wizards to Christopher Siegelstrom. 34 out of 49. I don't know. I mean, where would you rank Bradley Beal? I'd probably put him right around that, like top 15. Let's bump the Jalen Green relic. I mean, Brian, it does happen sometimes. Like we'll do hit drafts on some of those super high end dynasty baseball and whatnot. But I mean, at the same time, like you could also open one of those boxes for $2,000 and get the Josh Hader. So the hit draft is nice because you get to open more product and then it gets distributed evenly. A 2 out of 249 for the Miami Heat. Heat to Matt Mosley. Draymond Scope. Going sleeved up. Tillman White Hachimura. The Wizards out of 149. Azubuike, Hampton, Campazzo silver. I think we still have an auto, don't we? Oh, Dude, Woodard. I've seen enough of you tonight. Kings to Jason Bozeman. $15 to throw the Beal in the mid? Done. Poku scope for the Thunder. Love me some Poku. And going to Tom Scarberry. Yeah, absolutely, Brian. Absolutely. That's the fun thing about my job. I get to see some pretty cool cards. Is that a Woodard Mitts? Not quite. He does have a couple of cards in there, but that's De'Aaron Fox, the rookie's hollow, and then Halliburton Prism base behind him too. But then I threw some Woodards in there with them. Winston says top 7 on Beal. I guess. I'm just trying to think top of my head who I put above him. Durant, LeBron, Westbrook, Luka, Jokic. Woodard for Prez. He definitely does, Ryan. He's trying to bribe me. Well, is there any laws about that? Am I allowed to accept bribes for the Mitts? I think so. You'd put Beal over you'd put Beal over Westbrook. I think I'd rather have Westbrook. Walking triple-double. Feels better scorer, though, I suppose. See, Thorne says Beal can't hit a 3. There's LaMelo in the back. Oh! Oh, man. All right. We don't even have to debate the mid anymore. Oh, my goodness. Have a little super short print LaMelo. Go to the Hornets and TJ Maglioso. Yeah. Little Photon for that Mitts. Photon, Prism Base, and Select Courtside. Oh, baby. All right, that calls for a gong. It's LaMelo in the mid for the Hornets and TJ Maglioso. Zach Collins walked so LaMelo could run. Straight facts there. Beal plus 25. Make it 50. Last couple of ball photons are around 3K. Oh, man. It's not even numbered, though, Kevin. Gold flipped over. 2,803K. My goodness. TJ, where are we going for dinner? Is TJ even watching? I haven't seen him. Gets Hornets in the random and doesn't watch the break? Yeah, photons are a nice addition this year in Optic. I think one of my favorite Optic parallels is actually the retail checkerboards, though. Those are very tough to hit in retail. Look fantastic. Desmond Bain base. Blue Malachi Flynn to the Raptors. And Lance Eden. And a firm handshake. 26 out of 59 on Malachi. Oh, you got it, TJ. Sounds good. Isaac Okoro base. Lucas Stargazing Hollow. Nico Manion. Kogi Hollow. LB Kawhi Leonard on a lime green out of 149. eBay 101. Clippers to TJ. Achua Russell Westbrook red Elite Dominators. Six of 99. Wow, now everyone's TJ. Real quickly, Steven Adams hollow. Dejounte Murray. Go to the Spurs. It's out of 199. Xavier Tillman. All-Stars hollow LeBron James. Go to the Lakers. Lakers to DJ Talbot. Precious Achua. The hollows just look so clean this year. If you're looking for stuff to pick up, Optic Hollows. Precious Achua is going to the Heat and Matt Mosley. James Wiseman base. And a J-Val. Pink Velocity. Going to the Grizzlies for Brian Carpenter. I know, Christopher. It's a tough choice. 76 out of 79 on J-Val. Let's see who this gold was. Alright, that's kind of cool. 3 of 10. Ron Butler, Signature Series. Going to the Wizards. And Christopher Siegelstrom. I don't know. Beal and Butler. I might have to go on the mitts. Nice break for you. Grant Riller. And that is going to wrap it up. Yeah, I'd say we did pretty good. Just took one massive card. Again, I've got a bunch of base rookies that I will sleeve up afterwards when I get a chance. But for now, let's recap everything else. Top load these ones quick. Wizards to the mitts. Wizards crushed and we didn't even get any nice Denny. Charlie, always appreciate you, my man. Charlie, I think this is like the first time I haven't hit you something on the showcase in like 6 months. Akogi, Adams, Luca. That one's uploaded. Shaq, D Wade, John Morant ×2. Jimmy Butler to 149. RJ, Giannis at a 149. And again, Kobe White, Silver, Swishful Thinking, Durant, Jalen Green, and one Cade. Yep, Rocco, I will get back to you here in just a second. Right, always top load a ton of stuff in these basketball mixers. Achua Hollow for the Heat, Kawhi, Lime Green, Clippers out of 149. Dejounte Murray out of 199. J-Val out of 79. There's a LeBron Hollow. Let's put that up there with Lonzo. Westbrook got a 99 for the Wizards. Malachi Flynn out of 59 Raptors. Wiseman Warriors. Halliburton Kings. Saber Lee silver for the Pistons. Hachimura White at a 149 Wizards. Campazzo Nuggets. Poku Thunder. Achua blue die cuts out of 249 for the Heat. Tyrese Maxey Tricolor Sixers. Okongwu Hawks. Melton. Out of 75 for the Grizzlies. Ben Simmons out of 50 Sixers. Zion ×2 Pelicans. Jason Tatum Celtics. Terrence Davis Raptors. Ja ×2 for the Grizzlies. Reddish out of 49 ×2 for the Hawks. PJ Red out of 149 Hornets. Stocko out of 249 Celtics. Cam Johnson out of 75 Suns. Steph Curry Warriors. LA Light and Disco Nuggets. Ivan Rabb Red out of 85 for the Grizzlies. Adebayo Heats. Reggie Jackson, orange, out of 193. Pistons. Rondo for the Pelicans, out of 50. Isaiah Jackson, out of 99. Hollow, and then another one out of 49. I think it was Pacers on him. Jaden Springer, red, out of 149. Kai Jones, out of 99. Trey Mann, purple, out of 49. BJ Boston. And then Greg Brown, out of 99. Charlie says I was due for a miss. I mean, I hate to say it, but might have been it. Jalen Green, substantial rookie swatches for the Rockets. Josh Giddey out of 199 is Thunder. Dosunmu out of 199 is Bulls. Matthew Hurts, I can't remember on here. DeAndre Hunter, fast break auto for the Hawks. Pascal out of 49 for the Warriors. Boucher out of 10 for the Raptors. Keon Johnson out of 99. Jeremy Grant's Thunder. Jalen Crutcher out of 199. Balsa out of 199. And LJ Figueroa, he was a free agent, so I'll random that one off. Well, we'll random all the unassigned players off. Had that duet selections relic that we'll also have to random off. So we got a couple randoms to run here. Showcase for the Kings, De'Aaron Fox, the rookies, hollow. Halliburton, Prism Base. Woodard, select silver auto. We're down at 249, and then Woodard, blue disco at a 175. Kings on those. Going to Jason Bozeman. Killian Hayes, disco, Pistons to Michael Lowry. Cole Anthony, disco, Magic to Tom Scarberry. Donovan Mitchell, optic base, Jazz to Sean Waltz. Aaron Butler, signature series gold out of 10. And then Bradley Beal, X Factor auto out of 49. Nice break for the Wizards and Christopher Siegelstrom. LeBron, All-Stars hollow and Lonzo disco go to the Lakers for DJ Talbots. And Giovanni hits of the break. I mean, even just like this one's a big card and a prism base. But I'm going to Photon to go with it. Photon, LaMelo, courtside, and prism base. All going to the Hornets. Hornets to TJ Maglioso. That is going to wrap this one up. Appreciate everyone hanging out. And it is right at 11:30. So we'll start soccer here in a minute. But let's do some randoms. Let's see. Lonzo learned how to shoot in Chicago. I mean, he actually had a pretty good year this past year, so it'd be fun to see how he continues to develop. All right, I'm going to switch you over to the desktop. Yep, Winston, I'll do the slab giveaway as well. So let's start off. I'm going to do the... Oh, okay. So Charlie said that I can give this Danny Green to the Lakers. Just read that in time, Charlie. But thank you. That was very nice of you. I'll give that to DJ. Appreciate you, Charlie. And then Figueroa, but basically just any free agents. Free agents. This will random to all. We got Bucks up top, Wizards on the bottom. Next one's got to be 4 or higher. Yeah, ball is a $3,000 card. Isn't that crazy? Go 4 rounds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like TJ is our winner with that Celtics spots. Because TJ needed more cards. Yeah, I mean, just hopping in to have a chance that LaMelo is worth it, huh? All right, and then here is the big one. Let's do our slab giveaway. Oops. 30 entries. Bucks up top again. Wizards on the bottom. Next one's got to be 4 or higher. That's not 4 or higher. Going 7 rounds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Looks like Tom Scarberry is our winner with that Thunder spots. All right, sweet. So Tom, go ahead and choose which one you like and let me know. And let's see, I'll take it here. Sure you're watching. All right, so Rocco, I will message you back and we'll be live here in just a minute with that soccer mix.